All right, everyone, welcome back into Sunrise for this week's segment of Crime Stopper. Sergeant Jake Hall is joining me in studio from the Amory Police Department. Mr. Jake, y'all have kind of been working a series of car burglaries recently.
Yes, so September 27th, in the wee hours of the morning, we received a call about some vehicles that have been burglarized in the River Birch neighborhood.
Okay.
It's kind of a golf course neighborhood. Some cash and at least one firearm were stolen. None of the neighbors had cameras, so we're going off very little information. So we would ask the public that if you have any information about this, if you would contact the Amory Police Department, or if you wanted to remain anonymous, make a tip on the P3 app or through Golden Triangle Crime Stoppers.
And you know, I feel like this is a topic we do talk about a lot here on Crime Stoppers, but obviously for good reason, because one, we said we don't have cameras in this case, but also with this being a neighborhood, when we see car burglaries, is it common that they'll go in neighborhoods and do multiple burglaries at one time? Yes,
and what we see is what they're looking for are unlocked vehicles, vehicles that have valuables laying in plain sight. So even if they were to have to break a window, it's a quick grab and go. And we usually see multiple individuals involved. So it may only be one person going up to vehicles, but they'll usually have someone waiting in a vehicle to pick them up and take them to the next house or to get away. So there's usually, a group or a small group of individuals working these types of incidents.
And I know before we've talked about, obviously, if you have a gun or an electronic, you need to take a picture of those serial numbers so we know. But what do you do in the instance of maybe large amounts of cash in your vehicle? One, I don't think that's a good idea to store your cash in a vehicle personally.
No. We certainly do not recommend leaving large sums of cash. Cash is one of those, it's very hard to trace your cash. In a vehicle, is not a secure location to keep large sums of cash or expensive jewelry or electronics, anything like that. However, if you become a victim of a crime such as this, having that amount, having receipts to show that amount was there.
Okay.
If a suspect's ever caught and prosecuted, if they are convicted, we can ask for restitution. So possibly you could get some of that money back on the tail end of the process. But again, we strongly recommend that you don't keep cash and valuables.
And I think, if they are able to get restitution, this is still going to be a longer process than if they just had the money right there in their hand.
Very lengthy process, and there's still no guarantee that they'll get it back.
So guys, if you have any information on any of these burglaries, remember they happened in Amory at the River Birch neighborhood community. There's no cameras, but if you see a gun, they can reach out to the Amory Police Department for any more information on that. It's always good having you in studio. I'll be right back.